home, and yeah, sometimes, you know, a change of scenery can bring out an awful lot in these horses, so we'll see how this fella gets on today.
Namaste, sports fans. When choosing a horse to bet on, I come to the Himalayas to seek counsel with wise men. Here's one now. Tell me, who shall win the 3:30 at Kempton?
First, you must learn to horse whisper.
Who shall win the 3:30 at Kempton?
Don't bet silly, bet savvy. Get a free bet for every length your horse wins by. The greater the distance, the bigger the free bet. The smart money's on Coral.
Well, the money's been pouring on Rock Sound all day. I've caught up with the horse's trainer, Declan Carroll. Declan, there's a lot of confidence behind this. Is it stable confidence?
We've always liked him. Simon, he's a horse we've liked. We've had him a while. We've had a little issue with a foot with him, but we've got that sorted now, and he's a nice horse, and you know, we're looking forward to running him here.
Yeah, well, I mean, having bought him at the sales from Dermot Weld this time last year, you'd be really frustrated you couldn't get him on the track.
That's right. As I said, he was going very well in the spring when we nearly had him ready to run, and he met with a little problem with his foot, and it took us a while to get him right, and so this is where we are now today. And
you clearly feel that this surface is going to suit him?
I would think so. I would think he should be okay in this, yeah.
Has he galloped on anything similar?
He has, yeah, he's had a spin on it, yeah.
Okay, no stone left unturned.
We'll see.
Okay, all the very best. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Declan Carroll there went a bit sheepish at the end as he galloped on it. Yeah. He's been well prepared for this by the sound of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look, the horse obviously hasn't run over the 6 furlongs just yet. That's not to say that he isn't quick enough. He must be showing something at home, like I said, and he wants to be rock and rolling. The good thing about his draw is that he's obviously in 10, which is not ideal, but in his case, you know, if he is that shade slower out of the gates, it just gives Dave Nolan a bit of a chance to stay out of that kickback, which means he's going to be 3 to 4 wide anyways. So you're giving a little bit of ground away, but the main thing is you're out of that kickback, and hopefully he'll have plenty left up its sleeve coming up the straight.
Yeah, well, he'll need to justify this very strong support. Rock Sound by Lope de Vega. We've just seen a Lope de Vega win in the mud at Saint Cloud. We're recording the 2 o'clock from Saint Cloud, which is a listed race, so we'll record that for you and show you that in due course. But they are about to load up here. This big gamble on Rock Sound. Declan Carroll has this horse now, and he was very straight with you there, I thought, Simon. They clearly like him, and he's clearly been well prepared for today.
Well, he made no secret of the fact that they really fancy this horse. He's a trainer who doesn't leave any stone unturned, and when the money comes for one of Declan Carroll's, you normally sit up and take note, and money has poured behind Rock Sound throughout the day. You never do really know until they're actually raced on this surface in anger whether it really does suit them. It's one thing giving them a gallop on it, but Declan sounded fairly confident, didn't he, that Rock Sound, lightly raced, ex-Irish winner, is going to shape well here. Good luck to William Carson on his return to the saddle from a lengthy layoff. He rides Sir Hector, who's also coming for a bit of support. And I thought one of the better looking horses in the paddock was this grey horse here, Zebulon, at a price for Ruth Carr. He may well just need to sharpen up for this race. He's one of those drawn out wide alongside Rock Sound in stall 10. Will the gamble be landed here? We've got, what, 3 or 4 left to go in, including this gelded son of Lope de Vega. 21,000 guineas was the price tag. They bought him at the autumn sales of last year. Held up by a problem or two. But the market suggesting that he could be back with a bang here. There's Wildflower. She's the form horse of the race, bidding for a hat-trick for Luke McJanet. Number 7, Jill Rose, goes in to stall 8. And Rock Sound, the gamble of the race, is going to be the last one to load here in the hands of David Nolan. Let's head back to Stuart for the call.
So the favourite moves in for this Betway Heed Your Hunch handicap. They're ready. Well, they're off. 6 furlongs. Cody Cat got out very sharply in the centre. Noseband, green sleeves leads through the first furlong. Zebulon, the grey, missed it. and is taken out very wide, racing around and detached in rear as they go sharply into the turn. And there's plenty of competition for the lead. Cody Cat has very swiftly been headed, drifts back into midfield, and Gupta in the black and yellow and First Excel in the red headgear now move on together. Chased towards halfway by Remission with the green sleeves. Working across to Jill Rose, and Roxanne White Jacket has got a handy position, couple of lengths off the lead. Wildflower with the red cap back on the inner in midfield alongside Freedom and Wheat in the pale green. Then a break of a couple lengths to Shelbo as they swing into the straight. Further back, North Korea in the red and blue. Cody Cat is a long way back with Bortre Lady and the grey Zebulon on the extreme left. Second from the left, Andy Highwayman as they fan out across the track. So Hector is back in midfield. And now Rock Sound is produced. White Jacket towards the near side to come and chase down First Excel, the course specialist. These two moving on together, but Rock Sound noses ahead as they come inside the furlong. First Excel is sticking to the task, but Rock Sound has got his measure and he's beginning to draw away here. A gamble landed. Rock Sound holds all the aces and wins emphatically from First Excel. Freedom and Wheat running on into third, and a bit of a bunch for fourth.
Gamble landed, a Rock Sound, rock solid for Declan Carroll in the colours of the Bramblers. David Nolan on board. First Excel was second, and Freedom and Wheat was third. 11-1, 10-1 early on, 7-4 favourite at the off, backed off the boards. Rock Sound wins well. First Excel, who was holding him around the bend, had done a lot of hard work in those final couple of furlongs there, and he fades a little bit into second place. Freedom and Wheat back in third place. Easy.
Yes, he had plenty up his sleeve. He's well ahead of the handicapper, and as you just watch him here, it took him a while to hit that top gear, but once he did, the further he went, the better he looked. He's obviously by Lope de Vega. He'd probably get a little bit further as well, 7 if not a mile in time, and yeah, you'd like to think Connections, you know, will have another couple of days in the sunshine with him.
Yep, he had a tough draw out in stall number